right, y'all, back at you with a garden tour today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in mid-April. We actually forgot to do one last month. We were just busy doing other stuff. Really, we didn't have a lot of stuff going off last month.
But we were in Georgia a good bit of the month, too.
It's mid-April now. We're in Central Florida, Zone 10A. We really like tropical and edible plants. So our gardens, our landscaping is kind of focused on tropical, showy stuff, but also lots of edible stuff.
Yeah, and most of the tropicals we've just collected off of our episodes called Plant Pirates.
Yeah, if you check out our other videos, yes, we go around our community looking for free plants in people's landscape debris piles.
Yep.
So a lot of the ornamentals that we're about to show you, in fact, almost all of them we got for free. Almost all the ornamentals.
Every week, scour the curbs if you guys live in an area that people put their yard debris out, because it's gold.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get started. We started here because we've done a bunch of work in here. This is kind of a new bed for us, and we just mulched everything. I just mowed the lawn, too. Figured this would be a good time to do a garden tour.
Yeah,
so.
The winds are high, so it's just a matter of time. We'll have lots of palm fronds down again.
All right, I think the first thing we got to start with is the passion vine.
Oh, absolutely.
We have a crazy passion vine here that we planted on this fence maybe almost 2 years ago. We got one passion fruit off of it last year.
Here's a flower.
This year it is just loaded with fruit. We have fruit everywhere. You can see it ran off this fence and ran up these cabbage palms here. And it just loves living in the cabbage palm. Oh yeah, here's a flower right here.
This is the purple passion flower, which is the host plant to the zebra longwing.
You can
butterfly.
See, we just have fruit like all over it. There's tons of them.
And there's spent blooms everywhere too.
Right down here. Oh, that's a big one right there. We got, and then I don't know, my camera's not gonna be able to pick it up, but we got a bunch up here, and there's some more right here in the tree. And then there's tons up here. I mean, there's just tons and tons of it. So we're super stoked about that, eh?
Yeah. Looking for caterpillars. I don't see any.
I guess while we're back here, I might as well point out this little, it's kind of sorry little bed here. We just mulched it. We're kind of
better now.
Yeah, we're kind of working on it. It does look better with the mulch, but this area needs a little bit of work, I would say. I need to paint the house too, guys. You can see this is the year to paint the house. So.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a little bird's nest in here.
Oh yeah. Where?
Mandarin Orange tree, which is over here. See, I looked in it the other day and I didn't see any eggs, but I think it's a cardinal.
Oh, there's a cardinal in it right now. Yep, let's leave.
Sorry.
Yep, let's just leave them alone for now.
That was the mama.
So there must be, didn't look like the mama.
Oh
no, it did look like the mama. Yeah. All right, so we got this bed here. This was all a big line of some kind of privet about a year ago.
Yep.
I guess this Crimun lily was there. Mm-hmm. But we ripped out
this was here.
Yeah, and the
coconut palm.
Coconut palm was here, but we ripped out all the privet, and you can see we put in. Go ahead, show them. Go down the line here.
We've got look, there's some more of that ginger.
This is the Hawaiian variegated shampoo ginger.
We've got some little volunteer buttercup, Cuban buttercups.
Cuban buttercups.
Here's the dracaenas that we just pop in everywhere, and they're doing so good. Look at the bottom. Yeah. That's all new growth from when we put them in.
Some people call these dragon trees. You might be familiar with it.
And all we do is just stick the stick cuttings that people put out in the landscape debris piles.
You can propagate this from cuttings, yeah. Same with this one right here.
Yeah, but you cannot get seed from this. Yeah. This is a sterile, because it's the hybrid, but this is African blue basil, and it's a hybrid between Thai basil and, do you remember the other one?
I don't, but I'll have it here for you guys in the video. It is a hybrid for sure.
Yeah, and so because of that, it has sterile seeds, so you have to get this by cuttings only. This is the rhino horn banana.
All right, yeah, guys. So we collect banana varieties, and we have almost 40 varieties. So we'll go through and we'll try and name them all if we can remember. This one's the rhino horn.
Yeah, this one's labeled for me.
Yeah, there we go.
And then we got this little chili pepper Hawaiian tea plant.
We also collect tea plants.
Yes, we collect it all.
Yeah, we do.
We collect bromeliads.
We collect bromeliads too. Yeah. This is one of my favorite tea plants right here.
And it looks like there's little
beautiful.
Little areca palms in there.
All right, in the middle, which banana is this?
This is the apple banana.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna get some fruit off this one soon.
We are, yeah. We got more African blue basil here.
A nice red
giant bromeliads back here.
Green tea.
I know, this is our prize green tea plant here.
The first one we've ever gotten.
Yeah, we look for plants every week, and we've only ever found this at one person's house. So.
And this is what the Hawaiians use to make Hawaiian leis. It's the traditional leaf for that. There's another bromeliad.
Oh, we got some parrot heliconia popping up right here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And this is a dwarf namois.
Dwarf namois.
Looks happy. This is probably about as big as it'll get, so this one might get us some fruit soon too, because it's a dwarf. That one, did you just put that one in?
Yeah, I did.
And then some more Three Sisters.
Yeah. No, not Three Sisters. No. Red Sister.
Red Sister.
All right. So right here we got our, I think this is a Brogden avocado.
Yep, all these little red leaves are all new growth, and you can see it was flowering not too long ago.
We won't get fruit this year on it, maybe next year.
Well, hopefully we'll get one or two though.
No, I think that we'd already have one.
But it's like doubled since we planted it.
Yeah, it has.
It's doing really good, so if it can continue that trend, it should be like this big next year, hopefully. So, all right.
So this bed right here is kind of new.
Yeah.
So we popped in just some bromeliads that we had, in other parts of our property. We do have some.
We got some dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. I think we have a couple dragon fruits going here. Yeah.
Popping it in.
Let's see right here, guys, and the dragon fruit's gonna have to compete with this passion vine, because this passion vine is just.
The passion vine's at the top though, and we're gonna keep the dragon fruit at the bottom.
Yeah,
so I think that actually it's gonna work well together.
Yeah. And then we got our Okinawan spinach.
Yep.
And I propped this up in a tomato cage because the critters like to get to it, so.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah.
This is the best one we've had. We've had 3 plants that we tried, and the other 2 didn't do so well. And these you can regrow from cuttings. Here's another nice.
I just saw that.
Katuk.
Where's the katuk? Yep. We have some better katuk. We'll show you later on in the video.
So we're trying
to get to it.
Get it. We got.
I think we have
milkweed plants coming in all over the place.
Yeah, we do. You can see. Actually, these are vincas right here, but we do have milkweed everywhere.
We're just starting to get back in Plumeria season again. I don't know what color this one is. I don't remember. More Cuban Buttercup, pink guava.
We have a couple other guavas that actually are starting to get fruit on them up in the front garden. So we'll show you guys that in a little bit. There's my 2 giant Crimun lilies. We planted those as teeny little plants last year. No, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they're full size. They're massive. They're so cool.
And then we've got some irises in here.
There's one with the flower. Yeah. Oh, I'll get it.
We also have, this one has a beautiful purple flower.
Right there.
I wish I had gotten a picture of when it was blooming.
All right, so we move over here. We have some pentas, which are great tough Florida plant, and the pollinators love them. Yep,
it's great. And pollinators stay on those into the evening, which is kind of unique.
There's our sweetheart bananas. You can see this plant is pretty much toast, and we're waiting for some of these bananas to turn yellow, and we will harvest them.
It's pretty much toast for a while now, and they're plumping up. So
here's another beautiful Plumeria in here. Look at that. That's just so pretty.
With blanket flower and milkweed.
Milkweed.
And then for the milkweed is the host plant for the monarch butterfly. And monarch butterfly's favorite nectar is these red pentas.
The red pentas.
So we added another red penta over in that other garden too. And then there's another Hawaiian tea here.
Yeah, I think there's 2 varieties here. This might be the Auntie Lou. Might be. And this looks like the red sister.
Yeah, that's definitely the red sister.
We got a little bromeliad down there too.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
What kind of banana is this?
That one is the dwarf Iholine.
All right, and then which one is this one?
That's the Lacatan.
This Lacatan takes a lot of wind from the river down there, and so you can see it's taking a beating, but it's still hanging in there.
And then we got another dragon tree, some more Cuban Oregano or Cuban Buttercup, and shell ginger back there.
Here's the shell ginger right here. And then we planted right here is the Loquat. It's just been sitting in a pot for like a year or 2.
Yeah.
So. And then we just popped in some other bromeliads here, and we're working on this bed right here.
This is love bugs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love bug
oh no,
season.
it's love bug season.
Oh, they're not
There's
bad.
another Plumeria. Season of Plumeria.
These are my favorite scented ones. They're the original ones are the best smelling.
So we just took out almost half of this bird of paradise right here, and you can see, guys, we have a big ugly area here we need to mulch and replant. We planted some African blue basil here from cuttings, and it looks terrible, but it's actually taking. And once that does, this will fill in a big
it'll kind of cover up this really mess here. And then we have a kunti back here that got kind of smothered by this, which is the reason we cut all this back, because it was much bigger before this kind of took over. So hopefully that'll come back.
I guess, hold on, before we go any further, I want to point out we have two big mango trees right here, and we lost almost all. You can see we have a couple mangoes up at the top, but it's not going to be a great season for us, unfortunately.
I think we had some wind that knocked a lot of them out.
I don't know what it is.
It was a real disappointment because last year we didn't get any either.
Then we have this huge mulberry tree here, and you can see the ladders underneath it because we're still picking mulberries. And there's some huge ones that are up here in the top of the tree, but we're kind of approaching the end of mulberry season on this tree.
Probably time to whack it back and try to force it into another.
I can see some nice ones up in here.
Force it into another fruit. Another harvest.
All right. There's not much that you can see, guys. There's a couple giant ones up in here. Yeah, here's one. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We'll go ahead and eat that. All right, you ready, babe?
Yeah.
There's not much below the fence here. We haven't done them.
That's about all of our edibles down there.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot down here. We have a bunch of coconut palms, but we haven't really planted a lot of stuff down there, so there's no. We're just gonna continue on this way. So here's another bed we just mulched, looking good. Got a couple plumerias. I think these are the yellow variety.
These are the yellow
variety. And white variety.
They were here when we got the place. And we popped in some different varieties of aloe.
This aloe just flowered, and the flower looks like a red hot poker almost.
That's a yucca stump that just ended planting itself. Yeah. Some more kuntis.
Yeah, we got a giant kunti right here. Whoa, we got a nice snake right there. Black racer. He'll come after us.
Is that the blue one we saw?
No, that's the black racer. They'll come after us if we don't leave them alone. They're aggressive.
They're territorial.
They're not poisonous though. So that's a kunti right there. Then we got some more ornamentals. We got some more Dracaena right here. Some more tea plants here. What's this?
Song of India?
Yeah, Song of India. Yeah.
This is the Tricolor Ginger.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Looks like this the whole time we've had it. But
yeah. And I've seen it other places. It kind of looks about the same.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just this look.
Here's our original tea plant right here. This is the first one we had. It was on the property when we bought it. Another red
Here's,
sister.
Some button ginger. It's starting to get.
Yeah, so this flower will get about this big, and then it'll shoot off little flowers, and you can break those off and eat them, and they taste like little lemon drops. They're delicious. I haven't had one for like 2 years because the boys get to them before me, but.
This is cacao. I just recently kind of pruned it back, and I think that it liked it because now it's getting tons of growth out of its stem.
These plants look like that for 2 or 3 years, but
yeah. Hopefully one of these days.
we got some variegated shell ginger here. Oh, we got a couple varieties of bananas up in here. Which, let's see, this is a goldfinger banana.
Yes.
And then this is the dwarf red right there. Or so says the tag.
Get us some.
Yeah, we'll get something this year out of it.
Yeah.
This is
and
the
this is the Pasang Raha.
Yeah, right here. Well, this one will fruit for us this year.
And we got don't forget the red Lady Papaya.
Yeah, we got this papaya right here. There's some flowers on it. And we got something exciting in this little corner right here. You pointed it out to me the other day. Right here. Right here. We planted some shampoo ginger and it died last year. And so you can see I just planted a bromeliad here. And my shampoo ginger came back.
Oh, and there's another one right there.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice. So we'll have to move that, I think.
Yeah, but you should just move it right there.
Because I do like my bromeliad right here. Yeah. We got another kind of tea
just
plant
move
here.
it right there. There's space.
Yeah. This is the Black Magic tea plant, I think. We bought this tea plant. These we found on the side of the road as cuttings. We just planted them as cuttings.
I love this Black Magic one. Show this stalk how it's like a spiral.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's how the green tea plant is too.
We got Oyster Plant. We use this Oyster Plant everywhere as a filler.
Yep.
And then we'll pop it out when we get better plants or whatever, but it's a great filler.
It is. It's wonderful.
Here's another beautiful tea plant. Look at that tea plant.
So pretty.
It is. All right, what we got here?
This is the dwarf Brazilian.
Yes, these are delicious bananas, hardy plants. I highly recommend this variety.
Height, good size.
Yeah, highly recommend it, yeah.
And then that's a fuchsia Plumeria coming back out. All these vermilion.
Yeah, so this is just kind of, we'll just walk through here real quick. This is just where we pop in bromeliads that we find on the side of the road when we don't have anything else. We don't know where we're going to put them. And then we'll come in here and grab stuff out of here and use them in other beds, you know. And so this is kind of like our bromeliad nursery right here.
Yeah, we got like a Crimun lily and a couple like palladium type things.
I think a friend gave these to us. All right, here's one of our prize tea plants right here.
Pink diamonds.
Pink diamonds.
And it has a little sprout coming out of it.
It does. We do need to do a little bit of weeding in here, but like I said, this is kind of an off area. This little walkway here. It's just where we pop in extra plants until we have something better to do with them. You know. All right, now we're entering our front garden here. So this is the area. This area is kind of like our perennial leafy green area. So why don't you go through and point everything out for us?
All right, so here is Sissoo Spinach, and it keeps getting eaten by something, but it seems to be holding on. This is the sensitive plant. This is a native plant, not edible or anything, but when you touch them, the leaves close.
When you touch the leaves, you can get them to...
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
So that's called the sensitive plant.
Cool.
That's a native. And that should hopefully bring pollinators. And I believe it is also a nitrogen fixer. This is our Everbearing Mulberry.
Yeah.
Now we were kind of giving up on last year.
Oh, totally giving up. I've whacked this tree to the ground several times just to get rid of it. And then finally just let it go one last time. And now we're finally starting to get yummy mulberries on it.
I mean, there's tons of berries on it.
And they're actually pretty good. So they're not as big as the mulberries on our back tree, but they're real good. So
it's way easier to pick when it's a small tree like this too.
All right, what else we got? What's this one?
All right, we got longevity spinach here underneath. Which one was this? This was the
Cocoplum, maybe?
No.
This is the Cocoplum.
That's the Cocoplum. This is the
blue Java. Blue Java and Cocoplum banana.
And here's our most established katuk.
Yeah, and you can see this, guys. The katuk is flowering right now. We got flowers and berries on it in the late fall last year. Now we're getting them again in early spring, so I'll take it. We have any berries on there right now? I ate one the other day. But you can eat the leaves, the flowers, and the berries of this plant.
And they're delicious.
It is.
The berries are the best part.
Yeah. Here's some more katuk she planted down here.
And then there's some more, like, I'm trying to get this longevity spinach that's here.
Yeah.
Kind of going in this whole area as a ground cover.
Yeah.
But things keep coming and eating it, so it's just something I'm gonna have to keep up with.
Oh, we got to do this one. Here's our moringa.
Oh yeah, the moringa.
You can see we just topped it, guys, right in here. See, we cut it right there. This moringa was taller than the garage. Both of them were, so we cut them back, and they took off.
Yeah.
They look great.
And we grew these from seed 2 years ago.
Yeah, they look great.
And they're delicious. It's a real spicy green.
All right.
Got another katuk there. Doing good. What is this?
Where's another katuk? What? Where?
No, I'm sorry, not katuk. Kunti.
Kunti. Oh, okay.
Kunti.
Yeah.
Sorry. Here's that Mexican petunia. It came back.
Oh, okay.
It's got like
the
purple
purple
flowers.
flower, yeah.
This is oyster plant.
Okay.
And this is a native. And porterweed, that's another native flower, as well as the blanket flower and the red sage.
Nice.
All of these are...
All right, here's where we start getting some excitement here. This is one of our pink guava trees, and it's got some, I don't know if they're fruit or if it's, I think it might just be the flower bulb head. Here we go. No, that's a fruit right there. Boom. So there's a couple right there.
Didn't we see these get, these we're nighttime
maybe.
pollinators, right?
And then we have actually another guava right here. This was sold to us as a white guava, but I think it's a pink guava.
Looks like one.
But you can see it's getting fruit on it too. And guava is just the most aromatic fruit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you smell up your whole house. So
It's delicious.
just so good. Hold on, we skipped some stuff here.
Yeah.
We got back here. We got some.
Alright, we've got our rosemary. That's just getting bigger and bigger. I feel like I need to cut it back and make it a little bushier because it's getting a little
We
woody.
got a whole bunch of aloe back here going in this corner. And this is our
Miracle fruit.
miracle fruit. You guys have never tried miracle fruit. It is the craziest. I mean, you can eat one of those miracle fruit and then just sit there and squirt lemon juice in your mouth, and it tastes like the most delicious lemonade.
Yeah, it's
Just-
definitely like a good food for like having a unique experience.
Yeah, it's not something you want to eat all the time.
Experience food. We haven't gotten any berries off of it yet.
No, we
Hopefully
haven't.
This will be the year. I know so we got pentas and crotons and
We got a
vincas.
croton right here. We got more pentas.
There's some more-
pentas.
Blanket flower and milkweed.
We got pineapples. We'll show you. We pop in pineapples all over the place, and we have some that have fruit on them. Here's one right here that has fruit on it. Right there. We have a couple with fruit on them. What else we got? Whoa, look at the jasmine.
I know.
Jasmine needs to be pruned, but it's so fragrant right now. I don't want to cut it, you know.
Our dottle pepper's doing good.
Yeah.
It's coming back to life.
And we had that from last year.
Dormant over the winter. Yep. And this is the Grand Name. This is your
This is the-
traditional store-bought.
It's a Grand Name banana. Then we have right here are the
Mysore.
Mysore bananas. This is an ice cream banana. We have Praying Hands banana. We have the Mona Lisa banana. This is the dwarf
the
double Mahoe right there. We have the
Dwarf Cavendish.
Dwarf Cavendish bananas. This is the one you'll get at Home Depot or Lowe's. And then we have the Dwarf Orinoco right here. Even though it's starting to not look like a dwarf to me.
Yeah. And big.
So that's all the bananas in the front yard. What else we got going in here?
Don't look at my tower garden. It's in need of
man.
redoing.
Yeah, guys,
Big
look at
time.
this. Let's
Save those little
Yeah.
plants in there. If
So
I can.
look at this plant growing around the tower garden though.
Yeah.
Cuban oregano. This is
Fantastic.
it is fantastic. You can just rip a piece of it off like this and stick it right in the ground, and it won't even skip a beat. In fact, I could just throw it right there on the ground and it'll root itself.
And here's some. This is a good like chive to use in your food. It's called the black garden chive. And then here's a Everglades tomato. It's the first one I've ever been able to get to grow in the ground. All the other ones I've had success with were in this tower.
Okay, we skipped the big pineapple right here. The big pineapple. Well, here's a milkweed with some seeds that are popping out.
I need to cut that way back. I need to cut that off.
The milkweed.
Yeah, whenever you see these aphids on it, you gotta whack it back. It's the
Now, hold
only
on, we
way
gotta
to
go
get
show
it.
them over here. Here's what she's talking about. We have milkweed popping up everywhere. Look at this right here. Like between mulching and selectively weeding in this garden, we only get weeds now that are, what do we
Flowers.
get? Yeah, we get milkweed, penta,
Milkweed, penta, blanket flower,
Cuban buttercup.
vinca.
Those are like the only weeds we get up here now,
yeah, it's
right?
great. Red sage.
I mean, we get an occasional, I don't know, I mean, where's there another weed? I mean, look, this is all milkweed. Here,
Yeah.
here's a little bit of grass that's left over from,
Yeah.
but I mean, we really, all the weeds we get are kind of weeds we like.
Yeah, so we just
No.
leave them.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Here's this the buttercup. Here you go. You can see what the Cuban buttercup looks like open. They kind of start to shut as the day goes on.
Yeah, they're a morning
Yeah.
nectar.
Yeah. Here's your elderberry.
And it has berries on it.
See, we have berries on
And
it.
they're getting bigger. They were teeny tiny. I was like, man, I don't know.
You can see, guys, this elderberry. There's one popping up right there, and there's a big one popping up over there. So we're gonna have to be moving some elderberries around, I
this
think.
is a great one though.
Oh, look at the skipper. What are
for-
they called? The skipperjack butterflies?
Yeah, they like these
Yeah,
buttercups.
look, they're all over
Yeah.
the place.
They, them and bees.
Yeah,
are
and
what
then
go
this
after
this
these.
basil, the bees just
Every kind of bee
Yeah.
likes that.
yeah.
I've never seen more of a variety of bees, pollinators on anything.
Seriously, we got more pineapples back here, guys.
Oh look, we got a fig. And a fig.
World's sorriest fig tree right here.
No, I think it's gonna be good. We'll get there. Fire spike is blooming. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is.
With this nice plumeria.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, and this plumeria. Forgot that was back there.
And our pagoda flowers are about to open and look beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, they do good along this wall here.
Yeah, they seem to like the heat coming off of it. And they don't make any like mildew or
anything. No mess on the house. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's go this way.
Pineapple?
No, I didn't. Yeah, here we go. There's another pineapple.
You just gotta, every time you go to the grocery store, take a pineapple.
Yep.
Cut the top off. Stick it in a mug with solid sides for water.
No, first cut it in half.
Cut it in half so you get 2 plants, or in fourths if it's a big top. And then put it in water for a couple weeks. You'll get roots out, and bada boom, bada bing.
Bada boom, bada boom. Oh,
you know,
look.
2 years later, you get a pineapple.
That's what we're talking about. Look at all the critters in the garden. Critters everywhere.
There's a little tiny pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
We find they do awesome with the bananas. They're good companion plants. And here's our jasmine.
Jasmine looks good. You can see, guys, we're plant people. We have a problem. We have a problem with plants. We have plants that are just in pots everywhere. Right there, we have other plants. Other plants over here. Well, we got to get those in the ground.
We got a lot of edibles in here I'm excited about.
We have
sugar apple.
Yeah, sugar apple. It had flowers on it just the other day.
Oh, here they are.
Yeah.
Those are the female flowers and those are the male flowers.
Nice. Alright.
I don't see anything getting pollinated. Let's see if there's any fruit.
I don't think
see any.
Right, here's our little air plant section. We're not going to even look in there, guys. This is more projects, more stuff I need to plant.
I've got a bloom on this one, and this one's got a bloom, and I think some of these are getting little babies off the sides, because once they bloom, then they give you little babies.
We have these air plants on this side of the tree. This is the east facing side. If we had them on the west facing side, it'd be too hot and sunny in the middle of the summer.
So look, this one bloomed and it's got a little baby growing out the side, and then you can clip this off once it's big enough.
You can just rip that off right there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait until it's bigger. Like the bromeliads, I figure they need to stay on the mom plant. Look at that little one right there. See it?
Yeah.
A little bulbosa.
I like this ball.
Yeah, I think that's the Ianantha.
So we got most of these from Russell's Bromeliads.
Yes.
We actually did a tour of their place. We made a video out of it. You guys check out our other videos.
There's a flower coming out of this one.
They had an amazing facility.
Yeah, they did. It was awesome. And they let us really see a lot of cool stuff.
All right, so here's a nice little bed. I've been working on this bed for a while.
Yeah, this is
finally
nice.
Starting to be
We got them
satisfied
Monstera,
with it. Yeah.
Which I'm hoping we'll get blooms on this year.
Several kinds of bromeliads in here. I don't know the names of the varieties. We just pop them in.
What's the name of these?
Those are Exora.
Exora.
Yeah, this one right here.
This one gets orange blooms.
Yeah, and this one right here. I think it's called a Maui Sunset or something. One of them was. Got some more parrot heliconia.
Well, here's that cool variegated corn plant.
Yeah.
And then we have variegated tea plants and dragon trees.
Got a yucca. Now this is a yucca right here, I think.
Is that a yucca?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got some, what is this, like a paddle cactus or something?
Yeah, paddle cactus.
We got another kind of tea plant here. I didn't find this one. I bought this one. Peppermint Swirl, I think is what it was called. I just had to have it. I saw it at the nursery.
It's real unique and cool.
I had to have it, so it's another bromeliad. You guys can see, you're gonna have to excuse, we have a problem. We have boats sitting here and boats sitting there and boats over there. We gotta, hopefully by our next garden tour, you'll see more garden here and less boats and boat trailers sitting around everywhere.
Or at least consolidate all of our stuff.
All right, so along here you can see we have a line of arecas. We planted a privacy hedge because they're about to build a house next door to us. And we've kind of just, same thing we did with our bromeliad, kind of bromeliad nursery area. We just popped in a bunch of stuff along here. Just a whole bunch of random plants we found on the side of the road. And, oh, here's our red spineless pineapple right here. But anyways, a lot of these plants will probably move. We just have them here in waiting until we have a better spot for them.
More beds.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little nursery.
This is kind of like a little nursery. Oh man, palm fronds. You can see, guys, we've had a lot of wind this week, and it's like a never-ending battle with these palm fronds. I just cleaned everything up, and now there's more.
Starfruit tree.
Sorry?
Our starfruit tree and our fig tree.
Yep.
Just getting going. This one had blooms on it.
Yeah. There's another fig. We're from North Georgia, where you can grow figs very easily. Apparently that's not the case down here, but
so we're still trying.
Still trying. Here's a beautiful purple bromeliad right here. Look at this.
Oh yeah, so pretty.
It's huge. That needs to be moved. That's a showpiece right there.
It is.
We need to get that out of here and move it somewhere.
It didn't look that good when we planted it.
Yeah. So here you go, guys. Not all the plants we find on the side of the road we're successful with.
I don't know.
This one we might be. Actually, this one looks
Still
pretty
green.
good. Yeah,
Looks
we put this in.
better than it did.
We put that in the ground 3 weeks ago now. So
2 weeks. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
All right. Well, let's keep going. This area is kind of just like I said. This is
spot.
There's nothing super special here. I guess we have a couple fruit trees up here, right?
Yeah.
We got a Longdon here we planted last year.
What banana is this one? Is that the
That's a tall one, the Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Yeah, so this is a giant variety. This banana will get to be huge. I think 20 feet tall, something like that. And then what else we have up here? This is a lychee right here.
I tried to get sugar cane going up here, but the bunnies ate it. So put it somewhere else. Again, try again.
We have another passion fruit. This one they call the Panama Red. Probably a purple passion fruit of some kind, but
yeah, but the purple passion fruit has green fruit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
It has purple flowers.
We actually have another passion vine growing over here, up this cabbage palm right here. We planted both of these this year. They seem to be doing good. This one right here we planted probably a month ago, and it's already 8 feet up this tree right here.
Yeah.
So
We've got 2 pomegranates we've had holding on for years.
yeah.
And I think I'm going to move them into the backyard where it's full sun.
Yeah.
They need
Unfortunately,
more sun
everything we want to plant needs full sun, and
for food. Yeah.
we don't have a full sun everywhere, so.
Yeah. That's why we got to go to proper.
There's a Norfolk Pine right there. They sell these as little Christmas trees at the Home Depot and Lowe's down here in Florida. And then people toss them after Christmas.
Yeah.
In fact, we can show them. That's what they turn into. That giant tree in the background. That's our neighbor's Norfolk Pine. She has a whole row of them back there. But that's what this tree will turn into if we let it. We're not going to let it though. We're going to cut it down.
Yeah.
So we just redid this bed some. I think we're going to change it up a little more. But we have some more bromeliads and more tea plants. This is a mango. Oh, I put this over here, sweetie. This dragon fruit.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Great.
grow up this tree.
They like the ones with spikes.
Yeah.
There's a red spineless pineapple.
Yeah, there's another. Yeah. Some more of that variegated Hawaiian shampoo ginger.
We really hit the jackpot on that with plant pirates last year.
We did. We had 2 varieties of bananas in here.
Yes, we have the huamoas.
The huamoas. We've had these in the ground for almost 3 years, and there they are. We're hoping maybe this is their year. I don't know, because we've had other ones we put in the same time as them that grew up, fruited, shot off new pups, grew up and fruited,
Yeah,
shot up new
plum size
Yeah.
by now, but we're still waiting.
And then Annalisa brought me home a surprise the other day.
Yeah,
This
Thousand
one.
Fingers banana.
Yeah, this is the 1,000 Fingers. You guys got to look this up online. It's a crazy one.
Yeah, this is a good spot for it.
Yeah.
We had we had the Fiesta
Right
hibiscus
here.
We are terrible with hibiscuses. That one wasn't happy, so we moved it in a less prime spot because I'm always looking right here. And so the 1,000 Fingers will be cool.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 varieties of bananas here. What do you got?
Thai black.
This is the Thai black. You can see why it's called the Thai black. Pretty cool.
And Saba.
And this is another giant variety, the Saba. It'll get to be 15 or 20 feet tall.
More Exora.
Yep.
And this is our little like sprouting patch Coconut sprouting patch.
Two varieties of dragon fruit.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like she said, we use these coconuts as a border here and just wait for them to sprout and then plant them or give them away as gifts or whatever. And, all right, this tree I'm stoked about. This is our strawberry tree.
There's a flower.
Yeah, it's good. We got flowers all over them. We have some small fruit on it, but once this starts, doesn't fruit all year long for us at least.
Yeah, it takes about 3 months off.
Yeah, it does in the winter, but when it comes back on, it just fruits, and we can just come out here every day and grab some off of it.
It has real pretty bark.
There's a green one right there, and they're just delicious. So some people say they taste like cotton candy jelly beans.
That's what they taste like.
And
they're not chewy like a jelly
dang
bean,
good.
but they have a cotton candy flavor to it for sure.
Super easy tree to grow. I definitely recommend this. I imagine this is a tree you need to be probably in zone 10 to grow, but just delicious.
It's a good one. I was also told that after about 5 years, they kind of peter out and aren't as good. So you gotta constantly we'll have to plant another one in 2 years to get one going. Here's our most beautiful Monstera.
Yeah. Look at that leaf. It's like 3 feet long.
Look, what do you think, Chica? Is that a dog bed?
Oh, she would like that. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. So we're waiting to get fruit on this. No fruit yet, but one day we will.
We'll get it this year. This is our year.
All right, so Annalisa said we're bad with hibiscuses, but this one does pretty good for us. Beautiful hibiscus.
It is beautiful.
You can eat the flowers too. Actually pretty good. They look pretty in salads and stuff. All right, moving on. We got a line of Crimun lilies here. These will all grow up and get real big.
Got some Plumerias sprinkled in,
Yeah.
dragon trees. And
I think those
pea plants.
Plumerias are all different colors, if I remember correctly.
Cool. This is a yellow one, this big one.
Okay.
So I got that from our neighbor.
I know the Plumeria would probably like more sun than what we're giving it here. Same with these Crimun lilies, but
Hopefully it'll reach for it.
yeah. All right, we got some right here is the
Cocoplum.
we got our Cocoplum. I thought I saw, there's some flowers on it right now. And this, people grow this down here just as a hedge even, not even for the
It's
fruit.
a real popular native variety.
Yeah.
And then we have our Soursop that needs another trimming.
It does need another trimming. This Soursop we've had in the ground for a while now, and it's not been great, but
I think we need to trim some of the branches going over the house.
yeah.
That'll help it.
We do. This tree clogs my gutter a lot here. And
well, it's going over the house.
man, this area, guys, look at this. I hate that we're about to end the tour right here. Look at this. This area is terrible. It's like right when we pull in and we have our big ugly van there, a boat trailer, an old sailboat. We haven't done anything here. This is really, hopefully by our next garden tour, it will look a little bit better because this is just terrible. I don't know what else to say.
Show them this pretty vermilion.
Terrible, terrible. Oh yeah, look at that one.
I love that one. That one we just got a few weeks ago on Plant Pirates.
It's beautiful.
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty.
I don't even see these kinds of vermilions unless I'm at a specialty nursery too. It's great.
All right, we've almost gone all the way around. Let's go right through here and we'll be right back to where we started. Let's see if I can get this gate open.
Marginata.
Yeah, it is.
Big on top compared to our other ones.
So we got, I guess we should have cleaned up our craft stuff a little bit back here, but we planted just an assortment of, I don't think there's anything edible in this group. Just
We've got ginger.
yeah, we got some ginger down there. A couple more
Vermilion.
bromeliads. Some more bromeliads. Yuccas.
Yuccas are edible.
This poor banana right here. This is our
Tall
Namois.
Namois, yeah.
Oh, we have a dwarf variety of this one. I don't know if this one's gonna make it. I was hoping it was gonna at least shoot up another pup for me before it died, but I don't know.
You need to pick that dragon fruit back up. Put it on
I
the
did
tree.
the other day. I guess I need to strap that to the tree.
Yeah, it looks like it's reaching for it. Its new
Yeah.
growth is. And
There's-
this is the Rajapuri.
And it looks great.
Yeah.
This is a dwarf right here. So this one will probably fruit this year.
And here's our kind of sad sugar cane.
Yeah, our cane, I think we have it in too dry of an area
Yeah.
right here. I think it needs a little more water.
Definitely not happy.
It's not happy.
Needs
It's
to-
in
It
decline.
needs to go down by the river.
Yeah,
With
it's
the
in
shallow
decline.
water
Yeah.
table. Here's our Chefalera bush. This was already here. These are our bananas.
Oh, we do have a couple nice stuff. Yeah, this variety banana was already on the property when we bought the place, and it's not the greatest variety banana. They don't taste the best. They get real top heavy and start to lean even before they have fruit on them, but they get huge and they're real pretty.
And the leaves are so
Yeah,
big.
so we actually just kind of plant them as ornamentals, and then when they start leaning too much, we just chop them down and let one of these other ones grow up. But
yeah.
I do want to show this tea plant before we end the tour. This is another rare one right here. We got this maybe like 2 months ago. I was real stoked when we got this one. Never even seen that one before. So. But that's about it. We have a couple more tea plants over here. And then we're back all the way around to our passion vine that's up in the cabbage palm right here. It's kind of amazing. It's a little bit of a bummer. We have almost 40 varieties of bananas, and we only showed you guys one rack of bananas.
I know.
It's
because we're getting so many established.
Yeah, we're just coming out of the winter here, and
in a year or two, we're gonna have more bananas than we're gonna know.
Well, no, but I mean, even last fall, there'd be times where we would have 5 different kinds of bananas going off. But right now, we just have this one rack that was that we showed you by the pool right over here. But
you know, in the heat of the summer, they just go off.
Yeah, they do. We got to get to the point where we get one a week going off. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed our tour here. We like to do the tours. We like to share our garden with everybody, but it also motivates us to
keep improving.
Yeah, to keep it good and to get new stuff and start new beds. And
it's also a way for us to really look closely at everything and see what needs to be done. So.
All right, y'all.
You guys enjoyed.
Yeah, if you have any questions or comments about what we showed you here today, just post down below. Until next time, everybody out there, take care.
Bye.